Carbs. How could I forget to mention carbs? That's a big thing with Freelee. That's something I never paid attention to before Freelee, really. She mentioned many times how the best diet is to have a low fat, low sodium, and high carb diet, which a lot of people, those keto people, think they need to eat low carb diets. That's the good way to eat, which is really silly. So I've been Freely has influenced me that way, uh, trying to eat more carbohydrates. So a lot of fruits and vegetables. Uh, Bananas and dates, which are big with Freely. I've been those feel like they're good things, good foods to for me to concentrate on because bananas are good because um, well they're easy. You don't have to cut them up. They're easy. Bananas used to be the only fruit I would ever eat because I never used to cut up. I didn't want to cut up any fruits or vegetables. So I figured bananas are so easy because you don't have to cut it up. You just peel them and you can eat them. So I like that about bananas. So I guess bananas were kind of my favorite for a long time. But so it's good to have bananas because you can stock up on them. They don't cost too much, and you just have to wait till they get to the right ripeness. But for me, I like bananas because like so I can stock up on them, and they taste good too as long as they're at the right, as long as they're ripe and sugary. And dates are very sugary. I never I never tried dates until Freely. Although I was eating dates in something called Lara bars. They always had dates in, so I guess I was aware of dates and I was eating them, just not on their own until I found Freely. But dates are so sweet. It's like I'm eating candy. So they're really good for sweetening anything. And um, data rate. That's another thing that I've never heard anyone else. I don't know if she got that from someone else, but I don't think. I think that's freely original. Just taking Gatorade and adding date to it, or switching the gate with the date. Datorade. So that's another cute thing that Freely says. Datorade, which is very. At first, I didn't really. I didn't. I wasn't really liking dates in smoothies. Like they definitely make smoothies sweeter, but um, I made one in my uh, Magic Bullet, and it didn't taste that great. I don't know. Maybe I had too many dates and not enough water, because I made a large date smoothie in my Ninja blender, and I had made sure I had a lot of water in it. There was 20 dates in it. It was really really good. So banana smoothies are very good too. They're really good with cinnamon. Ah, so okay, so carbohydrates. That's one thing I got from Freely. There's something else I was gonna say. Oh, I guess hydrating is something I learned from her that I never really. Well, I've heard you're supposed to. drink so many glasses of water a day before, and I used to think I drank enough water, but I've found out from her that it's good to drink water right away when you get up, and I've heard that from someone else too. I guess it makes sense because you waking up dehydrated because you weren't drinking water when you were asleep, so it makes sense to get up when you get up to get hydrated again, to rehydrate. So I've been doing that for a while now. I've been drinking like a whole bottle of water, like 3 cups, 2.5 to 3 cups of water, pretty much right away when I get up. Um, Another point that she's made that I've heard from many other places that being vegan, another good reason to be vegan is it's uh, it's good for the environment when you don't consume meat because animal agriculture uh, it takes a lot of water. It takes a lot of water to I think beef was the thing I heard compared with water. Like they use a lot of water to for beef agriculture, and a lot of trees get cut down to make room for. Uh, oh, that's another thing um, I've heard from her and other places. Uh, a lot of most of the soy and like grains that are grown are not for human consumption, but for to feed the animals that people are eating, which is messed up. And that's another point she's made. The a lot of the grains that are like there are people starving, like in Africa and other places, and the grains that we're using to feed the animals could be going to feed the people that are starving in the world. So there's another reason to be vegan. Is that it for what I have to say about Freelee? I might think of something else, especially from now that I'm watching her Frugivore channel videos. I might think of something else and I'll just add it to this collection of Freelee videos, of my review of Freelee videos. So it's safe to say that she is my favorite person on YouTube. Alright, I guess that's it. Yep. Don't forget to go fruit or root yourself.